All right. We're good to go. How we doing, JB? What's up, Bernard? How is everyone doing today? Today we are drinking a Stone Delicious pea green. That's or yellow. It's vegan. How we doing today, guys? How we doing? Oh boy. Alright. This is where you're going to see a lot of recap. Tonight we're going to be looking for bounce zones. And, list today. We're going to look over the trades I'm still in because can't have anything moving nicely. But, we're also going to look at two new ones that I already gave to the Discord. So if you're not a part of the free Discord, get in there. I don't know what we're doing. Doing good. Tired from babysitting a 3-year-old for 12 hours, but good. I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling. Luckily, my daughter was at daycare all day, so it wasn't that bad. I just had my son yelling at me all day. It was phenomenal. Wasn't really, but you know, we thrive on. We thrive on. So the list today we're going to be looking at going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, XRP, AVAX, XLM, HBAR, Ondo, and ENA, and ENS. Simply because World Liberty Financial plans on buying a bunch of altcoins. So might as well look at two of them that I can remember offhand, and those are the trade setups I posted in the Discord. Yeah, so looking at this, still in turbo, still same stop loss, just wasting my life away, waiting for this thing to make a 618 golden retrace all the way up here. But the positive, we're in the green. We're in the green. I need a real drink. Be right back. Sounds about right. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. If this ever loads in, I'll be able to show you the trade. Still haven't taken profit on it. We're on day 4. We're on day 4 in this trade. Absolute insanity. But here we are. Day 4. Same trade setup. In turbo. Here it is. We're currently up 34%. Better than being down how we were yesterday. I have not moved my stop loss at all because we have not exited this area in which I need the exact same stop loss. It's kind of frustrating how sideways it's going, but we did breach the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour, so that's good. It's a good start, but that stochastic, it's leaving a lot left to be desired. It's just, yikes. Super high on the stochastic, but we did breach it, and now we're starting to come back down. Such a joy to be holding this thing. Julius, what is up? How you doing? Talking about Toshi. Yeah, we mentioned it could go up 17% yesterday. If anybody requests it, we'll see how that thing's going. I didn't look at it all day, if I'm being honest. I wasn't in the trade, so I didn't really care. But yeah, so I'm still inside of this one. I'm also still in Bonk. Still in Bonk, same deal here. Looking to get not really the 15%, but looking to go test this 2412. Currently speaking, on this particular trade, we are in the green. We're up 77%, but at the high point today, we were up 124%. Considering the bullishness, I think I'm gonna just wait for it to hit my take profit because it looks like it's gonna get up there. Toshi pumped, sweet. Still, nobody wants to request it, so it's fine. And then the last trade I'm in is Aave, which I'm in over here on Pumpkin. Currently on Aave, we're up 25% on the trade. No big deal. It's only a 10x long, but I am looking for a take profit at $333.46. So those are all the trades that I'm currently in right now. And I'm just letting them sit in there because I don't have the time to stare at charts throughout the day, so you know, I'm now doing these intermittent swing trades, which is not fun, but oh well. It is what it is. We do what we have to. We adapt, we overcome. All right, let's go ahead and get into Bitcoin because Bitcoin did something pretty good. hit a new all-time high. If you guys were a part of the stream last night, you saw when I posted this trade setup, literally right at market open this morning, you would have taken profit. So this was your trade setup. It was a 4-to-1, and this just so happened to coincide with somebody coming in here asking me what my P&L and what my ratios are, and I basically had to say it depends on the trade. I don't actually care what the ratio is. All I care about is my Fibonacci levels. So yeah, 100% hit. It was a nice little move. Now we're looking to see, are we going to hold support or not? Currently speaking, I would like to use the 1 hour to find our support level, which currently was looking like this right here. Actually, I'm just going to move up the previous level right there, and let's see if we hold. So if we can hold the $124,111, we really could be looking at the possibility of getting this 4% move to the upside, like I was looking at before. Hey Porky, thanks for the info on Aster last night. I was up 248% this morning. Nice. Let's go. I don't remember. Was that one where I was bearish? I feel like Aster, I was actually bearish on it. But that is fantastic. You got them gains, Vic. Handle it. Now let's get rid of this. So we have two areas in which we want Bitcoin to hold on to support, and that is this pocket right in here. Do not fall below 123.36 because that would also put your uptrend in danger. So we really want to hang on to that. Luckily on the 1 hour we have a low stochastic. We're entering into that bearish control zone. That's great, but it probably looks amazing on the 15. It does. Looks really good on the 15 minute. So this is where scalp traders in particular would probably be looking to make a trade. And right now, I'll be honest, you got to play it a little slow. Even though it's a full moon tonight, you still got to play it a little slow. We're deep in that bearish control zone, but that stochastic, it's starting to pop up really quick based off one green candle. So be careful out here. Got to have a nice deep stop loss below this wick all the way down here at 123.063. Kind of not worth it in my opinion until you break out of this downtrend and confirm your level of support. Just not really worth it to me. But I know there's some degens out there, and the 5-minute time frame traders are getting their confirmation now. Could be a thing. Hi sir, any chance you could tell me what's going on with BTR, and is this reach 20 bucks? I will check out BTR for you, no worry. BTR. I will check it out for you. So as you can see on the 5 minute, you had a wick down. Now you're coming down trying to get that confirmation low, which is kind of cool, but once again, don't trust it. You said it was set up for good upside. Okay, I know I was bearish on like two different coins. I just can't remember which ones. So here's our new uptrend we got to deal with for Bitcoin. We are getting a bearish cross on the 5 minute, so be careful there. Area to beat. Oof. Not fun on the 5 minute. Area to beat could be a little difficult to get above. Is going to be this right here. You held it at support once, twice, 3 times, and you fell below it. Yikes. That's not ideal. Not ideal. When we come up, let's see if we can break above it. Now we got a bunch of different lines here. Great, but it is showing we're kind of in a pocket at the moment. So if we do get a breakout, we would be looking for something in the realm of this. I mean, if we hold support. It's a big if at this moment. But if we hold support, we're looking for 125.424. So this would be the idea. It's a 1% upside move. That would be kind of nasty. I'm not even going to lie. But 1% move to the upside, that's really what we'd be looking for at the moment. If it decided to keep on running, we're looking at 127.547. Toward the end of the stream, we'll see if this is actually a viable trade or not, but right now, I would just be sitting on my hands and waiting. I love that we are starting to put in bullish divergence on the RSI, meaning there are buyers coming in, so we just need this thing to start putting in some higher lows. Till the higher lows start coming in, don't touch it. In my opinion, do whatever you want. But yeah, We'll see what happens. You're sitting literally on top of what was once acting as resistance, could be turning into support right now. If you wanted to make that gamble, stop loss would have to be down here at 123.725. Not my cup of tea, but I know some people out here are more risk averse. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin at the moment. Let's go ahead and come out to the daily because history has been made. History has been made for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has made the highest daily candle close in its existence. Barely beating out. Not even barely, but beating out the 123.333. Can I look at ZBCN? Sure. Sure can. If you guys think that I do really fast TA on these things, it's because we end up looking at the same token a lot. So the TA is already on the chart. I'm just going to walk you through what I see based off today. So yeah, bear with me, guys. Anyways, history's been made. Looks great. We're just waiting to see what Bitcoin really does. Moving on, we got Ethereum. Another trade setup that is active from last night. As long as we don't come down and get below 4,374, stay in the trade, baby. Can I look at Toshi? Fetty, I got you covered. Toshi. A lot of people are talking about how great it's doing, so we'll check it out. So looking at Ethereum, still, I'm looking for 5,676 and hitting a brand new all-time high. So, yeah, active trade setup on the breakout. If we do come down, I'm looking to hold major support at 4,374. The ETFs are starting to get major inflows on ETH and Bitcoin again, so that's probably helping with this rally. Big time. But, yeah, still going. Still doing its thing. Not overbought on the daily. Has room to run. Looking at Solana. Gosh, so lackluster, so boring. Still want to see that 25% though. Still want to see that 25%. Stay above 220. We are golden. It's looking good. Do I have any TA on Sui? I certainly do. I certainly do, Vic. We'll check out some Sui for you. Yeah, we looked at it yesterday. Yo, Porky, can you look at Aster and Jupe? Alright, we definitely will. Aster and Jupe. I got you covered, Tito. Got you covered. So yeah, right now Solana still looking good. If we do pull back, 220 should be a good support. Really good. It's a 4-hour support. It's not a daily support. So either way, we do have some bearish divergence. We're starting to curl over, but we are getting a bullish cross on the 4-hour. This is a really good thing. So if we do wick down here, 220 should be major support. Do you consider yourself doing well on scalp trades or swing trades? I consider it, as long as the market's not faking me out, yes, I do very well with both scalp trades and swing trades. It's just, unless I'm watching the charts, because of the amount of leverage I'll use, I don't really like to do scalp trades if I walk away. I don't like to. Pratique. Oh, Pratique. That's a hard name for me. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. It's a really hard name for me. I'm going to try to remember it, though. Alright, so this is Solana right now. Nice consolidation. Beautiful to see. If we do get a sudden drop, yeah, that 220 looks like it's going to be major support. Previously was acting as a resistance. Would love to see it tested as support. Really would. But it doesn't really have to happen right now. Could happen sometime next week. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do here? But somebody on Twitter is going to call this a rising wedge, and it could short squeeze to the upside. Can we look at Cake as well? Thanks, Port. No problem. We'll check out some Cake for you. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at the liquidation heat map. Sorry, we're gonna shift gears real quick. Back on Bitcoin and the liquidation heat map. So checking it out over here. Whoa, we're getting some longs getting taken out right now on the 24-hour. Let's get a quick refresh. Make sure that's looking good. Spexify? critique from Elovio. Oh, interesting. No way. That's great. Love to see people coming in from multiple different channels. You guys are great. All right, so right now we're getting some longs getting liquidated, so be careful. And this is the part that's like really tough, is when you start seeing the longs stack up too much, market makers can't help themselves but steal some liquidity. So worst case scenario right now is we come down to 123,534. That would liquidate a lot of longs. Ooh, over 500 million? Ugh, that looks painful. But if we can get above 126k, there's 141 million just right there, ready and waiting. And then there's another 133. There's more volume to the downside than the upside. That's rough. 2 streams in a row. You would think inspire more than 6 likes. Nah, 27 people here. We can't afford 6 likes. All the gains people got from yesterday, can't afford the likes. All right, anyways, going into the weekly. What's up, DZ? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. When you sell the bags, usually when I see a triple bearish divergence on the daily followed by a lower high, and or I see weekly bearish divergence and then a lower high, that'll get me to sell off my bags pretty damn quick. Really quick, because that means we're going into an extended downtrend. I don't want any part of that. None at all. Can we look at AVNT and see how Toshi did? Don't worry, DZ. We already have Toshi on the list, but we'll check out AVNT. We will check it out. Alrighty. So, right now on the weekly, it does look like we have a nice bit of liquidity sitting right overhead. That's really good to see, because if they want to get the juicy stuff, we're going to have to actually start putting in a real downtrend for the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. So I think we're doing all right on the liquidity and the longs and the shorts and the poopy doopiness or non-poopy doopiness. So that's good. That's good. Might as well get you guys a little area in which to focus on here. So for Solana, if you can stay in this little consolidation range, hey, let's go, Vic. If we can stay in this consolidation range, the people of Twitter will have you believe that this is going to be the measured move. We take this nice little flagpole here, we raise it to the top, and we'd be looking at 267. I'm not going to fall for that. I'm thinking we go to 292. So you got your Twitter TA, aka XTA, and then you got my TA. Sup, Porky? I caught you early tonight. Yep, you caught me early. I'm gonna have to watch myself. Gotta get in a little more stealthy. A little more stealthy might work. There's no way they don't go get the downside liquidity. Quick Wick could do it. Oh, I don't know. Never be so certain. It is a full moon tonight. You never know. All the full moon traders out there are ready to pump their bags. Anyways, moving on from Solana, we've spent way too much time on it. I know you guys don't even care about this list, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. Dogecoin, we're still waiting for this thing to get up to 36 cents. That is our hard target at the moment, but of course the XTA or the Twitter TA, we're going to be looking at something like this to play out, getting you to 30 cents for Dogecoin. Are you short-term bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? I'm hyper bullish, super bullish. We just hit an all-time high. It's hard to be bearish. So yeah, I'm pretty darn bullish, Graham. Pretty darn bullish. I am bullish until lower high on the daily. After a pullback, lower high, yeah, that would get me pretty bearish. Yo, what's up, Crypto Cruise? How you doing, brother? All right, so right now, Dogecoin still looking for 36,198. Still looking for it. If anybody's trying to get in on this trade right now, understand you need a deep stop loss, possibly all the way down to 2476. I would wait till indicators reset in a way that you actually like, but I'm not going to tell you how to jump into your trades. I'm just going to tell you what I see, and if anybody's day trading this thing, let me know, and then we'll check out how I would play the day trade. But moving on from Dogecoin, we got XRP. XRP is doing a great job of going nowhere, but it is holding above 294.82. Do you think we will have a 4-year cycle, or is it broken now? So I've been told by Rich the 4-year cycle has already been broken based off of how soon this rally started. I do believe we are going to have an extended cycle. I don't see this being a typical 4-year cycle, especially now that people's 401ks and the ETFs and institutions, I think it's going to have that steady money flow going into it, but I do, however, think the altcoins are on a completely different schedule for bullish and bearish. So, yeah, it's kind of an interesting dynamic, but I think you're going to start seeing those steady up, 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 up. And the idea of a bear market now, most crypto people won't even realize that they just went through a bear market because of what we're used to. Because the stock market, it's like, oh, it went down 20%. You were in a bear market. It was a terrible bear market. In crypto terms, you're like, that was a Saturday. I was drinking with my friends and eating tacos. Forgot to trade. Oops, 20%? That's a joke. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's going to be a little different. I'm not saying we won't have bear markets, but I think it's just going to look way different than what we're used to. And all crypto guys are going to be like, we haven't had a bear market. What do you mean? Because we're used to like crypto winter. We're used to zero liquidity and everybody talking trash about it. I would say, though, a local top could be coming. JP Morgan has mentioned that Bitcoin is undervalued and it should be somewhere around 169K. One great thing about JP Morgan Chase, they are some jerks. Oh man, Jamie Dimon, Satan himself. I don't like that guy. But if they're starting to hype it up, yeah, they're looking to offload. So be careful on that. I don't see that we will crash so bad like we did in 2022 bear market. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to have those crazy crashes. The steady money is just starting for BTC, BTW right now. The lowest it will be. Think about that. Well, yeah, exactly. So that just means we get to have that nice steady growth for a very long period of time. Anyways, I was talking about XRP here. Currently, we're still waiting for the 618 to hit, getting up to $3.29. It's kind of in the exact same spot it was yesterday, so not much to talk about with XRP. Going on, we got AVAX. So, AVAX, currently a trade setup. Kind of gave it to everybody, I think, yesterday. But, yeah, still looking for this thing to get up to 32.73. Trade setup still active. Who knows how long this is going to take, but we are above the 200. We're above the 50. We are hanging on tight. If we do come down, I'm looking for major support at 29.44. If it does roll over and come down, yikes. Probably going to see 26.12. So, let's all pray for full moon vibes on, AVAX. AVAX, I don't think looks bad. You're still above the 50. I think it's perfectly fine. Currently speaking, I would love to see this thing just stay above that 50, but if we do come down, don't even touch 29.44. 29.64 is low enough based off these candle closes here on the 4 hour. So we'll see how it pans out. If we get some really, really bad downside tonight, well, too bad. Alright, XLM. Let's see how this one's looking. XLM, we're at the top of the box. We are pressed up against it, fighting through all the sell orders. Still looking for this 12% to play out. But in reality, in the longer run, could really see this thing getting up to 6 and a lot of 3s. Pepe. Pepe wants us to look at Pepe. We'll check out Pepe. One thing we can always count on with Pepe, he gives every coin shit. He does not discriminate unless it's Pepe. So, everyone, take your hats off for that. There's no cherry picking. Oh my god! Amir coming in. Chat of the chat once again. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. I appreciate you, man. You want Link again? Alright, we'll check out some Link. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Amir. I do appreciate you. That is amazing of you. I mean, yesterday, Chat of the Chat. Trying to take the title again today of Chad of the Chat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pepe's married to Pepe. Hey, might be. Or about Pepe just is. You know? Like omnipotence. Pepe. Because Pepe is king of the cycle. I mean, it's kind of doing nothing. But hey, you're entitled to your opinions. Since Toshi is on the list, can you check out Dog and Me? Sure can. Dog and Me. Got you covered there, DZ. 24-hour stream, never gonna happen. Y'all can't pay me enough. Never gonna happen. Y'all can give me $1 million. I'd be like, thank you, I appreciate it, and I will go to sleep. Dope. Alright, next up we got H-Bar. H-Bar. So, H-Bar, mentioned it last night. It looked good. Got a nice little move today. We're above the 200 on the 4-hour. Great. Still looking for 26,778. So, anybody who decided to jump into H-Bar last night, congratulations, you're up. Let's see it keep on going. What's the most bullish chart you see currently? No idea, Graham, honestly. No idea. It's probably going to be something really weird. Like, probably ENS or ENA. I'm not even joking around about that. It's because they're low caps, and now you have, like, the Trump boys going in to buy. GRT, I got you covered. GRT. Got you covered. Pepe, definitely not the most gains. I mean, it's probably going to be some BS coin that pumped and dumped that gave the most, but who knows? Or maybe OM did it before it died. SPX, bigger gains on the year, month, and week. Yeah, the fighting has started. So yeah, we're still waiting for 26778. Nice movement here. At the moment, if we can utilize this peak right back here at 2254 as a support, ooh, that might be a really good entry. But we're going to see how the market plays this one. I'm still very bullish, so I might be a little biased in all my decision making here. Yeah, but that's H-Bar, still looking positive. Going into Ondo. Final request, ETHFI. Nice request. That thing was busting last week. Just going crazy. We shall check her out. We'll check her out. Alright, Ondo. Are we going to get the breakout tomorrow or what, brother? Ondo, it's been in a great accumulation phase here. And if we do get the breakout, realistically, we are looking for $1.37 for this next leg up. Does anyone remember what happened to crypto December 14, 2021? I feel like it went down. Destroy, yeah, this cycle. Oh boy, here we are. Alright, so I do think 137.56 for Ondo is on deck. All we need is a nice breakout, confirm support, and then let it rip. Let it rip. So that's Ondo. Now we're going to check out the last two I got for you. That's ENA. And once again, my Discord's free, everybody. I posted these two trade setups in the Discord today. And, yeah, we're going to see if they play out. But on your 4-hour time frame, we are trying to maintain support right above 58.03. We dip below it a little bit. We have a nice pocket of liquidity down here. But once we break out, I am looking for a nice 23% move to the upside, getting you to 7,444. Okay, crypto bubbles, biggest gains over year, month, week. Oh boy. Alright, so this one, ENA, when the Trump boys start buying into it, I think it's going to move very quick. It's a low cap coin. You have triple bullish divergence and a higher low on the 4-hour. This is kind of all the makings that I like to see. And as of right this moment, if I were trading this, I would have a stop loss just below 56.38. And I would be aiming at this 7087 level. So from where it's sitting right this very moment, I would be looking for a move of 17.9%.
Hey, where's your cat?
I don't know where she put it. It was in the room. Did you check the bed? Love you. Did you invest or just perps? I do invest. I also do perps, DXD. I don't think it's smart to only do perps. I think it's best if you have some long-term holdings as well. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on like the whole bull market just by getting stopped out a few times. So I do think long-term holding is your best option. But if you want to get some good old DCA money, day trading is really good for that. It's really good for that. Swing trading's cool too, but long-term holding is king. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing for ENA right now. I would love to see this thing break out tonight. So this is what I mean. This actually on the 4 hour looks like one of the most bullish tokens because you just dipped into that bearish control zone. However, you have the triple bullish divergence, and this is your higher low. This is a brand new uptrend. So that means this will probably do this 17.9% very fast. So keep that in mind. Which coins are the Royal Liberty Financial Trump boys buying? They have a whole list, and ENA and ENS have been on their list since the beginning. I can't remember what the whole list was. I posted it in the Discord once. Can't remember where I put it though. Let me see if it's in the news section on Discord. Where is random news? Random news. There we go. Random news feed. Oh, I post a good amount of news for you guys, don't I? Sheesh. I'll look through that later. I'll put it in the Discord when I find it. But yeah, World Liberty Financial Tokens. Usually it's pretty easy. They post it up somewhere. Yeah. What leverage do you usually use? If I'm in a longer term trade that's for multiple days, it'll be 15x leverage or 10x leverage. But if I'm in a trade for like, I don't know, a couple hours, I'll go as high as 100x depending on whatever I'm trading. If it's Bitcoin, 100x pretty standard, 75x pretty good. If it's Ethereum, I'll go 75, 50. If it's Solana, usually go like 50 to 35. If it's anything smaller than Solana, then odds are I'm going 35 and below. Maybe a 35 or a 25x. Kind of all depends. Yo, what's up, Trade Intuition? In the house. What is up? Smash the like. It's the easiest way to show your support and helps the channel grow. Thank you for your smashing the like. Exactly what he said. Everybody, take a minute. Go find Trade Intuition. Rich, are you here in chat? Can you drop his link in the chat? Everybody should go check him out. He tries to teach you all as best as he can. As long as you're willing to listen, he wants to teach you how to get some gains in this market. He goes live a lot. I mean, like a lot. So you guys should definitely catch all of his stuff, learn some info, and enjoy. Okay, you guys are still arguing about Pepe and SPX. Interesting. So, moving on from ENA, we're going to check out ENS, and then we'll get into all of your guys' requests. I will get into all of them in order. For those of you who are new here, I do get to every single request. Understand that. So, I have a hierarchy here. Members usually get priority unless there are donations. Donations will take priority over the members if it is over $5, because my membership's $5. I know it's super expensive. You're going to have to take out a home loan for it. But you know what? They're helping the channel directly. I like to give them a little priority. And then in the order of your requests, I write them all down. They're all being written. I do get into every single request that we have. So sit tight, enjoy, and maybe grab some popcorn. So right now with ENS, we are in this weird little pocket here from previous levels of resistance and support, and if we can stay above 2139, fantastic. I think we're going to get a nice little golden retrace. However, since we have broken out, there is an opportunity for the price to come back down to 1975 for a confirmation low, and then we could get way more upside and make it back up to the same point in which I think it is going to go. But that is 27.26. I do think this is going to be pretty good. So this is ENS. I do like the setup here. I'm just waiting to see when the bids start coming in. But this, to me, this little section here, looks like a beautiful little bull flag and more upside to come. Even though we have bearish divergence, I see it, but we are maintaining the exact same level of resistance, and they're grabbing a ton of liquidity down here. So it will reset eventually. Tell people to have good position sizing. Some people will full port their portfolio using 50x leverage. That's insane, DXD. I can't imagine why people would do that. But hey, a lot of people are very impatient when it comes to making money, so I guess I can understand it to an extent, but wow, that's wild. Y'all are really going all in here on the We're gonna take a second here. We're gonna go check out. This is Trade Intuition's channel. You guys should go check them out. Not only do you get TA education, you get shorts, you also get music. So, that's not music. All-time... No, that's not music. He does music, too. Usually I see it right here on the front page. I don't see it right now. But, you guys can go check his page out. Go enjoy all the content. And then have some sick tunes in the background while you learn. So, this is Trade Intuition's page. His link is in the chat. Yes, it is. Rich has posted his link. I'm gonna, oh no, I lost it. But yeah, his link is in the chat. You guys should definitely go check him out. It is fantastic. Thanks for being here, Trade Intuition. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Altcoins have made me very patient, maybe too patient. That's fair. This bull run's been rough. That's fair. All right, first up, we got Sui. So Sui's going to be pretty quick. We looked at this one yesterday, literally yesterday. What I was looking for yesterday was a nice move. 49% upside is what I'm really looking for. We had a beautiful downtrend. We danced on this wonderful downtrend on a breakout for far too long. But now we started putting in our bullish divergence. If we pull back, it's big if right now. If we pull back, I'm looking for major support at $3.46. Learn how to, oh boy. $3.46, that's where I'm looking for support if we come down. If we don't come down, well, first target is going to be right back to the $3.92 level. That's our nice 618 retracement, and then above that, we're looking for $5.30. But more likely, Sui would end up just making a new all-time high at that point. So this is what I'm seeing out of Sui. I think Sui is actually looking really good. On the daily here, yeah, daily, you're just getting back into that bullish control zone. You're above your 50 simple moving average. Getting a test at this level after breaking it is not the weirdest thing in the world. So if the closer we are to 346.65 could be a much better opportunity at you getting into this trade. So this one, I do like it. I like it a lot, especially considering you made your low. You made a 618. You pulled back again to confirm your low. Now I'm just looking for the spaceship to start taking off, getting you up to $5.30. If it starts getting buck wild and crazy, this could get all the way up to $7.59. I'm not worried about that level yet, but this is just what I'm seeing. What indicators work best for scalp trading? Your RSI works extraordinarily well. When it comes to scalp trading, your biggest thing is going to have a firm understanding of your support level and your confirmation lows or your confirmation highs, whether you're going long or short. On the next request on link, I'll explain that a little bit better, but that'll help you out the most. Link. So I'll explain it here. Link, beautiful day. I was looking for 10% upside last night. Almost got it. Almost got it. Man, we were so close. So, on the day, Link was up 6.23%. I feel good about it. We're back above that 50 simple moving average. Great. Let's go ahead and go into our 1 hour. So the 1 hour is a really great time frame to find certain levels that should hold as support. So right now we do have a low stochastic. We're resetting. We could hang on to this level, but realistically I'm looking for a test all the way down here at 22.91 because it was acting as a resistance in the past. Now the problem with coming down to that is we're going to pop up and we're probably going to touch it one more time to get that confirmation that this is now support. Until you have confirmation, you're just kind of guessing. The first time, Nobody knows. The second time, everybody knows, and they start piling into the trade so you can actually start getting some gains from it. If we look at it on like the 5 or the 15 minute, you probably are going to find some bearish divergence, and you're probably going to see it putting in a lower high before it rolls over. Let's find out. So going into our 15 minute, oh, would you look at that? We called it live on stream. The bearish divergence, and now we're just waiting for that lower high. But what we can really see here is you had a nice little uptrend right here, and you're breaking down from it right now. So that's your sign. We're probably going to go test 2291, which would be great. It's all good, Charles. No big deal. Which would be great, but that could very well turn into a little dumperoonie of 1.78%. The thing about this is you need a stop loss above this wick because you don't know how high it's going to go. When I say confirmation, currently speaking, we have this level right here that is acting as a major resistance. It tried to break out of it, tried desperately hard to break out of it, pulled down, and you can see the wicks right here, acted as resistance again before it just shoves you straight down, pulling you down by your hair, per se. So this is what I'm seeing for Link in the meantime right now. And then once we catch support, that's when we can start talking a lot more about hitting this 10% move. Now remember, if Bitcoin starts all of a sudden going up, this is probably just going to shoot right back up, and anybody who went short, you get roasted. So I don't think it's the time to try and short the market, but hey, everybody can do what they're going to do. I'm not looking for shorts right now. I'm just sitting in my longs. Yeah, if I were doing this as a measured move type thing, I would only be focused on this area right here, and I would be pulling my fibs from here. So from the low to high, and I would be focusing on 2310 to hit. So you know what? Just because we're live, I'm going to see if that actually hits. Anyways, that's for the scalping style trading. This is why I would stay here staring at it, because if it did break this wick high, I want nothing to do with the trade anymore. I'm getting out. And I was like, oh, we're going up. Oh no. But if we stay below that wick, considering it was acting as a support, became a resistance, that is my level I want to stay below, then hey, we get to ride this thing straight on down. But anyways, let's go ahead and zoom out to our daily, because Link on the daily does look nice. The only thing we're missing is that confirmation low. That's the only downside that I see. No confirmation low. But we did get a nice reset of our RSI, and we technically were testing previous resistance as support. But remember what I said. First time, nobody knows. Second time, everybody knows. So what this looks like to me is a 786, and now we're starting to draw down. If we do start coming down, I'm looking for another test at the 1968 level, and at that point, I would probably look at getting into a nice little trade. And on that trade, I would be looking for the 1618 at that point. So I would be looking for 3289 to play out. As of right now, we're kind of sitting in limbo, wondering, are we going to hit 2416? Are we going to hold support? What's going on? We don't really know. No idea. Something like the 5 minute probably says we're about to go up, but then you look at the 1 hour, you're like, more downside probably. Nobody knows. So yeah, that's why it might seem like I'm a little uncertain on this particular asset, but I would like it way better at 2291. Would like it way better. Moving on from Link, BTR. BTR. BitLayer. Have I looked at that? I have. I've been here. Okay. Oh, it's new. You actually got a confirmation low after a 26% drop? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? So you can see this plain as day, right? You had a level that was acting as a resistance. You broke above it, came down, you touched it. You tried to go up. Let's see how high that got. I'm having this weird feeling. It could be a 618. Could be. And this is why I like to use my fibs. But let's go from high to low real quick. And we got a bearish 5-0. What a joke. That's terrible. That wick killed you. But bearish 5-0, pulled on back. We now utilize the same level as support. That's great to see. Now we have to break above 10,498. If we can break above it, this could get a continuation to the upside. There's very little data on this thing, so hate to say that, but could go up, could go down. No idea, really. Going to try my best, but it's going to be pretty inaccurate at this point. Bullish divergence, higher low situation. So that's good. Are we getting a 618 right now? 5-0, 618, something like that. We're hitting that bearish 5-0 and finding resistance already. Not fun. Not the best. Not the best of friends here. Go ahead and check out the pumpkin people here. What's up, pumpkin people? How we doing? How we doing? Still up 24% on Aave. Yay. That's good. That is good. Good. So right now, I would love to test this level as support. I would love it to be a support. Come back down to the 09016. I might want to jump into it at that point. And then we'd be looking for the 618 at that point. But right now, if you do get a run, I'd look for 47% upside. I'm not very confident this is actually going to do that. Not very confident at all. I would be looking for more downside right now. We'll see if we can hold that 0916 level. I don't like this setup. I really don't. It's like, oh, but it's broken out. Yeah, I know. I don't like it. Something about it feels really bearish. I don't like it. But possible 47% upside. I don't see how it's going to do it. It could. It could. No idea how it will. Alright, ZBZN. I have this on my watch list. Where are you at? ZBZN. There you are. There you are. So ZBZN, we're still waiting for the consolidation to end. It is resetting the 4-hour stochastic very fast. Kind of shocking. Let's check out the daily. Daily, not ideal. Not ideal at all. But you canceled out your bearish divergence. If we can come back down to 45259, I might consider this. Might be a good entry. Hey Porky, can you look at that I got out of your Coinbase too early? You called it. Sorry, can you say that louder for the people in the back? It's all good, fast trades. We'll check them out. We will check them out. Socks and MSTZ. We shall check them out, man. Check them out. Alrighty, so right now, I could see this thing draw down just a bit. I would like it to draw down. I would love to touch some support. That would be very pleasant. But if we do get a breakout to the upside, this could get real nasty, like McNasty, like oof. We're looking at anywhere between a 60 to 110% move to the upside. This thing's kind of wild. You think TA works on low cap altcoins? To an extent. You just have to have very loose stop losses, and yeah, it depends. It depends on how low the cap is. If it's below 100 million, I do not recommend trying to leverage that thing. I don't recommend it at all. Somehow, some way, they find tokens to hunt your stop loss. It's terrible, but yeah, it could work. It's just not going to be as effective. The higher the cap, the more effective. That means more eyes on it. Actually, it's just the daily trading volume, honestly. But the higher it is, the better. TA works. It's about how much history to work with the volume. Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. He's so much more elegant. Sorry to ask for a second pick. Do you have any insight on Cookie DAO? It's an active trade setup. We're still looking for more upside, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out. We'll look at some Cookie for you. So yeah, once we get the breakout, I still want it to touch 0094. Or sorry, 0045259. Even if we come back down, touch it, then run, that would be appreciated. ZBZN, I still could see it going up. That's 60 to 110% though. So, pretty darn bullish on this thing. I just don't know when it's going to reset, especially that daily stochastic. That would be quite pleasant if it could reset that. Who knows? Maybe the reset will come tonight. Who knows? Moving on. Toshi. The much acclaimed, the much requested. Some Fed bumholes speaking tomorrow. We should see if it shakes up the market. I don't see why the Fed's talking, period. I don't see it. Oh, look at that. The 17% played out. Almost. Oh, it's so close. So close. Damn. Checking it out on the 1 hour. 1 hour's reset already. Okay. Lopez. First time here. A friend recommended to watch your TA. Cool stuff. Have you done Algo? No, I have not. I can check it out for you, though. How you doing, Lopez? Welcome in. Welcome in. Algo. We'll check that out for you. No worries. I'm going to start marking these off. So yeah, last night we were looking for a 17% move to the upside. Now, are we going to come down and hold some type of support? Ooh. There's a nice level I would love to hold, and that's right here. If we can hold this level, I would be extraordinarily happy. So even if we come down, this 8, 6, a lot of 6s here. The only time TA doesn't work is when Pal's speaking. Oh my god. I don't trade while Pal's speaking. It is dangerous. Or if Trump has an emergency announcement of anything. Nope, close him out. Close him out. Get out of here. Trump talking moves markets way too much. And Pal talking? Oh, let's just hope he's in a good mood. It's rough. It's absolutely rough. So yeah, we're still waiting for this 9737 to play out. We are actually in a profit-taking zone. Anywhere between the 618 and the 50 is profit-taking zones. So if you haven't taken profits at all on Toshi, you might want to de-risk a little bit going into tomorrow. But if you have a great stop loss below this low down here around 6743. You know what? Hey, I would let it ride. I'm not telling you to. I'm just saying what I would do. And the higher target we're looking for is clearing a 0, going to 14532. Wild. All right, so that's what I'd be looking for right now for Toshi. Toshi made a great move today, almost a full 17%. So darn close. They're just out here trying to make me look bad. That's all it is. They're coming after me. Next up, Aster. So let's see what I thought for Aster. No, I was bearish on Aster. That's right. I was bearish. I knew I was bearish. We blasted straight up above it. So, whatever you did, nope. You definitely did that all on your own. There ain't no way. I don't recall being bullish on this one at all. Oh, it's because we were on this uptrend, and I mentioned if we don't break the uptrend. Now I remember. Okay, if we don't break the uptrend, it's probably popping up. But here we are. Now we have a level that could act as a support. See there? I would have failed this one because the whole market got super green. Wild. So you guys get to see I'm not 100%. I'm human. I'm not a robot. Kind of sucks. So there is our level on the 4 hour. If we come back down and we hold that 189.86 as support, I will ignore this double top. If this double top holds, not great. Not great. We'll see how that goes. Still stands with this uptrend also. Still stands with the uptrend. If the uptrend can hold, we can see more upside. If the uptrend doesn't hold, good luck to this asset. So yeah, you're at a toss-up right now. This is not ideal. The fact that you utilize it as resistance once, now again, you could see this thing just start flooding to the downside. Be careful. They're also getting the accusations of the wash trading and other stuff, so be careful with this one. Have you ever opened a short position on big token unlocks of a crypto? Want to know if it works or not, because there's a huge selling pressure that time. Token unlocks aren't technically selling pressure. All that the token unlocks are is adding to the supply. So it's like an artificial drop. I normally don't even know when the unlocks are, so I couldn't answer that question even if I tried. I don't pay attention to when the unlocks are, I just pay attention to the TA. I figure insiders will do all the work to make the chart tell me if something's wrong. That's my thought. So right now, if it decides to go down on a double top, we're looking at 146.69. Hopefully this is not a double top. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully Aster can beat the allegations. But it's a pretty new token. This looks to me like some bearish divergence, lower high stuff. If I were holding it from back here, I'd be selling it already. Just a thought. But if you ever want confirmation on if it's going down, you do have an uptrend right now that once it breaks, well, there's not much holding you up at that point. Porgy, please chart last week's gains of SPX versus Pepe. Wait, what? No. I'm not getting into this feud of yours. No. Y'all can argue all you want in the comments. I think it's a waste of time. Alrighty, so that is what I'm seeing out of Aster. I'm not bullish because of the double top. I'm bearish on this one. Very, very bearish. Let's check out your daily real fast. Yeah, just not enough info. It's so bad. So bad. Checking out the 1 hour. Now your 1 hour might give you some hope. Bullish cross. If they look at this as a bullish backtest, great. This one's hard for me to read, honestly. Really hard for me to read. I'm just seeing the double top way too much. I'm bearish on this thing. I was bearish on it last night, but it rallied. I'm still bearish on it. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this one. We're gonna move on from Aster. Upside targets are sky's the limit, by the way. Like, you're just price discovery to the upside if it goes up. Jupe. Checking out Jupiter. Jupiter. I like Jupiter. This looks nice. This looks pleasant. Why does it look pleasant to me? Because no, I want this. I want this one. This one. Because of this right here. You have a nice little pocket that was holding you up, keeping you warm at night. You tested it once, you tested it twice. Now you're starting to move on out of there. That's pretty darn cute to me. You are range bound right now, so you're still waiting to see another higher low and stay above that 50 simple moving average on the 4 hour, but I do like this one. I like Jupiter right now. What's up, Harry? How you doing? 2 requests are SPX and Pepe. Oh, you son of a bitch. Pepe's already on the list. We'll look at SPX. Alright. So right now, if we can maintain above that low at 4455, I'm going to be looking for 5050 to play out. It's kind of a deep stop loss, so I would wait for any type of shenanigans to play out. But this could see a nice 8.12% move to the upside. We still have some more resistance to fight against that has been a resistance in the past, but this is a nice swing to the upside after getting bullish divergence. This could be the higher low we're looking for. So Jupe, I like it. I like it. Let's go into a lower time frame like the 15-minute for you scalping boys. Not too shabby here. Not too shabby. You have an area right here that was acting as a resistance, having as a support, trying to touch it twice. This is a good look. I like this. It's not too bad. Not too bad. You also got deep into that bearish control zone, trying to push your way back into the bullish control zone. Jupiter, I like it right now. I do like it. GFI. What's up, Kyle? Kyler. Kyler, stop doing that. Kyler, stop doing that. If I see it one more time, I swear. Alright. Alright. So, what are we looking at? Something like that. Is that a fourth? Oh, he did it again. Okay, yeah. No. I do not take this BS. I don't take it at all. Alright. Almost 12:30 a.m. Very tired. Long day. Busy day tomorrow. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Trading Tuition. Hopefully, the day goes smooth for you and everything is great. Take it easy, man. Get some good rest. So, for the scalp traders out there, let's go ahead and put in a trade setup for this one. By the way, if you guys didn't understand, I don't like spam, so don't spam me. Just don't. That would be great. If you're spamming me, that so annoying. There we go. Neutral. There we go. All right. So this is the trade setup for the evening right here on Jupiter. We are looking for this to get up to 4854. That's what we're looking for Jupiter. Alrighty. And it's starting to move. This could be a nice little 3.73% little scalper overnight. I like this one. If it gets stopped out, very minimal losses. It's a 3.83 to 1. So let's say you are betting $100. You could make $383. So I do like the odds for this one. This is nice. All right, we got cake. Cake. Oh, it hit the 41%. It went deeper than I thought it would. That's unfortunate. Pump, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing? Oh, I need more beer. That took a long time to play out. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Let's see what happened. So go back in time to find these levels that I would love to hold on to, and then we'll see how it interacted with them. Got this level here, and you got this level over here. So let's see how that little zone played out. Ugh, gross. Utilize it as resistance. We're above it now. That's good. Holding it as support, even better. Even better. We're about to mark this thing up like crazy, aren't we? Okay, alright. Then we gotta worry about this right here. Cool. So if this is anything to go by, we're probably gonna go test that 551. Cool. Great, thank you. BNB, it is pumping. It's still pumping. It's wild. That is wild. I didn't think it would perform this good, but damn. Those corporate buybacks, they really do a number on a crypto. And there's your uptrend. Cool. Cuckoo. Oh, you're broken out of this too? That's wild. Nice break. Nice candle high close breakout of the downtrend. That's phenomenal. I would expect some consolidation here, but your target for cake, you're looking for 551 right now. Just going to the next level. These lower cap coins, you're probably going to focus more on levels and a lot less on the Fibonacci's, because these things, such inferior trading volume that it usually will just go level to level to level. break a level, hold a level, and run. So yeah, I'm looking for cake to get up to 551. Let's check out the 4 hour, see how it looks. 4 hour looks disgusting, bearish divergence. So this is where I say you could see more consolidation. Area that you would love to hold support if it comes down. If it comes down, looking to hold support at $3.36. So once you get down here, if you can anywhere around this 336 is a buying opportunity in my opinion. We'll see if it actually comes down there or if it wants to just play games with your heart and chop around up here. We'll see. Yeah, no, cake looks great. Looks great. AVNT. Oh, we were bearish on AVNT. No. Did we get the 4% yet? Man, so close. So close. I would still love to see it come back down to this 101.56. Would love to see it. But yeah, AVNT, it's the hype is dying down. People are taking their profits and they're waiting for a good entry. This previous level of support is kind of a great entry. So we'll see if that one holds at $1.56. But still bearish out here. Still bearish. Still not feeling good about this one. AVNT. Not a fan. All right. So now we're going to check out Pepe. It's still consolidating. Look at it go. It is bullish right now, consolidation in my opinion. I do think we're going to get a test at the top of the range. We've been in this range for a hot minute. Big time range here. Big time range. We are fighting against the 200 simple moving average on the daily, but we have extraordinarily tight moving averages. So when this thing does catch bids, you're probably just going to see it skyrocket, more than likely straight up to this 2135. Everybody's going to be like, what the heck was that? Just super tight moving averages on the daily. They act like a rocket ship. It's kind of amazing when it plays out, but as of right now, all we saw was we had an initial pump, previous high, got tested as support once, and we have never seen that again. Just been up. Or he wants weekly percentage gain on Pepe. What's the weekly percentage gain? Let's see. Are you talking about for last week? Last week it was 3.92%. Currently this week it is 3.47%. Understand you're sitting on the neutral territory on the weekly, and you have low stochastics on the weekly. Pepe is geared up and ready to go for a rally. It is ready to go. So, great area to accumulate right now. Great area. Just my opinion, though. It could do anything. It's a meme. Could do anything. But yeah, on the week, not much. Just 3.92%. And currently 3.57, but we have a lot of week left. I do believe this is going to be a very bullish week for the markets. So that is Pepe right now. 4%. All right, moving on. We got Dog in Me. Dog in Me. We are still waiting for something to happen. Still waiting. On the day, it tried to dump down, but as long as you stay above 3538, everything's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's a confirmation low. You're on a breakout of a very significant downtrend. I'm looking for anywhere between 200 and 559% upside. Eventually, if bids can come in, I don't see why they would dump it further. But, you know, maybe somebody has some extra tokens they're willing to dump. Maybe. But yeah, this looks great. Especially on a low, confirmation low, and just let it rally. Just let it do something. So Dog and Me does look very bullish, in my opinion. We're just waiting on when will the bids come in. When? Alright, GRT. I haven't looked at GRT's chart in a while. You are maintaining some levels here. Holy. Yeah, we're still looking at the possibility of 292% upside breaking out of the falling wedge. Huh. Wow. This is another one. Very tight moving averages when this starts to go, you'll be surprised, but it's probably going to go really, really fast. For the scalp trader, you also have a setup right now, falling below a support, now holding it as support. This is good. This is really good. Low on the stochastic, low on the relative strength. Stochastic's not on the overbought territory. 4 hour, you're in the bullish control zone, above the 50 simple. This looks great. Looks perfectly fine. So right this moment, I would be looking for GRT to make a move straight up to resistance. 0938. That's anticlimactic, but very realistic. Could see an 8.93% move to the upside. Probably by the end of the week. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Are you on X? I am, but I'm so inactive on X, it's unbelievable. But the name's the same, Porky Flounder 65. I really do have to get like onto the posting on X. I'm just so terrible at it. I do share things. I'll repost things though, like interesting little articles. I do repost those. So that is GRT. GRT, I like it. I like it. Like it a lot. ETHFi. Now, ETHFi. This was one of the better trade setups that I have posted. We had a nice low confirmation and run. We hit the 1618. Great. We can get rid of that. Now we're consolidating, and we're still waiting to hit $2.22 from where we were looking at it in the past. That was a 76% move to the upside, but nobody has patience enough to wait for all this movement. So great job on getting up there. We're just waiting for you to finish off your move here. Finish it off, and that would line up perfectly with the 618 golden retrace. If it decides to continue, well, then I'm just looking for the 786, honestly. $2.58. Hex die. We'll check that out next for you, Rich. Check it out next. We'll check her out. Hopefully, Fast Trades is here, because after we finish looking at Hex die, we're going to get into his 2 requests. Hopefully he's still here. He's known to disappear as soon as we cover it. He's known to disappear. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into... Oh, wait. I should probably give a little more insight on this one, right? Let's go into the 15-minute. What are we looking at here? Does not look terrible. Does not look terrible! This is the level I would love to hold. Oh, my Lanta. We had it as a support. Became a resistance. Became a support. Support. Support! Oh, my. Oh, my. With the bullish divergence? Fast Trades is here. We're good. We're golden. We're golden. On your next leg up, $2.04 for ETHFi. That's what I'd be looking for. 13%. Oh, nearly 14% upside. GRT got a run already. I mean, we all wish. Thanks, Rich. You're a real one, right? Do his first? Oh boy. Alright, Rich, we'll do his first. The disappearing act. It works. It's wild. So yeah, 13.84% upside is what I'm looking for. I would need a stop loss below 1.703. I would need a stop loss down there to feel comfortable about this move. I like this one though. Most bullish coin for the night? Probably something like ETH. I'm still partial to ENA. Still partial to ENA. I'm still in the turbo trade. Still in it. Also, still in Bonk, and I'm still in Aave. I don't know, man. I don't know what the most bullish would be. Probably ETHFi here, because all you're doing is making higher lows, and you have a confirmation low consolidating up here. I would probably try and trade ETHFi right now. Yeah, this one I would try and trade. This looks best to me. You had a beautiful downtrend. You broke out. Confirmation. Yeah, let it run. 13.8%. Let it run. I like this one best. Socks. I believe this one is a stock. So let's go out to our daily. Oh, what? Hold on. Fast trades. Is this the one that I'm looking at? The one that I gave the world of shit to and I said like 89% downside before? Is this the one? First off, good job, Porky. Fuck yeah. We're getting there. We're getting down there. Called this shit. Oh man. It's got real dark. Is this the one? We're still looking for 95 cents. This is it. Yeah, poo-poo. I'm back in. You're back in. So there's no reason to be in this thing. It's just oversold. Like, there's zero reason to get into this thing. It tried to rally back here, and it got pooped on. Like, you bearishly backtested the gap down. Why would you get in this thing? There's no reason to be in this. None. Unless you're shorting it. You got your puts out? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, I'm still looking at the same thing. 95 cents. Not even budging. Not even budging. This looks so bad. It's more bloody than the red week for women. Just, ugh. Let's see if you can get above this and stay above it. Like that. Let's get a higher low. Can we buy a vowel? Shit. What socks? Trash. That's what it is. It's garbage. Ugh. A gap turned into resistance. Can you believe that? Couldn't fill a gap. I'm not going to spend more time on this. All I got is jokes rolling around in my head. Let's go ahead. MSTZ. T-Rex. 2x inverse. But you're still trying to short MicroStrategy? I haven't looked at MicroStrategy stock in a while, so... Alright, let's see what this thing's doing. Oh, no. Was I right? Oh, it went way deeper than I expected. Holy crap. Lucky Legal? Legal. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. I mean, it hit, but like... What happened? What is this? Looks like we're catching some bids tonight. He went long and back to short now. Okay, alright. Yeah, this thing. Sheesh. I honestly don't know what to tell you on this. Trying to short MicroStrategy while Bitcoin's hitting all-time highs makes no sense. Just makes no sense. Did MicroStrategy stop holding Bitcoin? Did they sell? I was like, right, kinda. Totally would have gotten stopped out twice, and then it hit. Distinctively, I'm not very good at this 2x leverage thing, but we're trying to test support. This is the support you don't want to stay below. BTC pumping. Get off the 1 minute chart. Tell me some accurate news. I mean, it's just not red anymore. That's all it is. But yeah, I guess things are going up a little bit. That's good. That's good. Alright, yeah, I don't particularly like this one. Because you did have a nice little uptrend here that you're kind of invalidating at the moment. So I would be looking for further downside. I would be looking for something like this. Coming back down to 309. That's what I'd be looking for. But the problem is where you have to have a stop loss. It's above these wicks. So that's 25%? Wow. Okay. Alright. 1 minute is life, bro. Oh, goodness. So yeah, I would need a stop loss right above 539 for this 25% downside move. I think it's about to fall. You might even get a confirmation low. Actually, that's kind of cool. It's a measured move to the confirmation low. Kind of nice. So that's what I'm seeing. I actually didn't expect that. Did not expect it. If you lose this level, though, best of luck to you. Best of luck. But yeah, $3.11 target. Sweet. All right, let's check out Hex DAI. Hex Die. We're going to the first one. I'm hoping bearish heat map on BTC on the weekly to play out. That's wild. That is wild. Well, looks like we got a little bit of that downside, but it does look like it is ending. So I would flip over to bullish on this. I would flip into bullishness. MSTR will roll over if that happens. That's true. It would, but that chart does not look bullet, or it doesn't look like it's going to the upside right now to me. For HexDie, looks like we're trying to get a confirmation low at the 6708 level. Sweet. That was a previous level of resistance acting as support. If they act as this is going to be a confirmation low, awesome. You're looking for a giant move out of HexDie. That would now look like 175% to the upside. Kind of a big deal. 21047 would be the target. Stop loss would be just below 006708. Almost got that double bottom confirmation. Exactly. Wrecked. What's up, me Damien? You got wrecked? Are you trying to short the market right now? Is that what's happening? Not supposed to do that in October. We're not supposed to short in October. It's bad juju. Wait, I have Cookie on my watch list. Hold on. Alright, we're getting into Cookie. Active trade setup. It's been an active trade setup for a hot minute now. Waiting for this 55% upside to play out. Looking at the daily time frame, you are above the 50 simple moving average right now. You are bullishly consolidating after a beautiful rally to the upside. Absolutely phenomenal. Right now, right this moment, I would love for the price to just stay above 1230. If we can stay above 1230, phenomenal. I could literally raise my stop loss distinctively into profit, and then I would still be looking for 1772 to play out. So, Cookie, active trade setup, looking really good. RKT stock. Oh, that's a stock. Wow. Alright. We'll check it out. We shall check it out. Moodang, when you get a chance. Oh, Crypto Cruise, you know how this goes. We'll check out Moodang next. Alrighty. We only got a few more, so this is nice. This is nice. You guys aren't making me work too hard. Have you guys been checking out Meet Damien's channel? Have you been making him work? I tuned into a little bit of his live stream today on TikTok, and it was right before I went in to train somebody. But you guys need to get into all his live streams. All of them. Make him work hard. Make him work hard. He needs it. Just, he gets bored out there talking to all those Latina chicks. He needs some of you boys to make him work. I'm joking around. Huge shout out to Damien. He is another YouTuber. Goes live trying to teach y'all something about the markets and stuff. He has these great little thumbnails where you can see his face and his arms crossed. And even Monster Jam Rally in his shorts. So you guys should definitely check him out. Get him more subs, guys. We gotta get him monetized. Come on. We're in a bull market. What are we doing? What are we doing? So go check out Meet Damien. Rich, disappointed in you not posting that. But anyways. Currently speaking for Cookie, looking for our next leg up. We have this blue box of death we really got to break above, so I do think it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road, but upside looks to be coming. 4 hour, we're above the 200 simple moving average. Going to get a bullish cross probably by tomorrow, So I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Or if it's Rick and Morty, I like what you got. I like what you got. Oh, pumpkin people, just checking in on you guys, making sure you're doing good. We're still up 28% on the Aave 10x long. Congrats to those of you who got into that last week when we got into that trade. Priorities, man. I was busy giving him shit. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So moving on from Cookie, we got Moodang. It's literally on my watch list. I need to pay attention to my watch list. Moodang, we are waiting for the move to finish, getting up to 19,867. Currently speaking on the 4 hour, we have a very distinct level that was acting as a resistance and now could be a support. If I were trading this, I would want my stop loss below this level, and I would hope and pray that it would hold above 16,441. Just remember, this is a meme coin. You could get a little wick to the downside and touch that 200 simple moving average, but it is looking like the full moon bullish howling to the moon boy vibes is coming. So I would be expecting this 19,867 to play out maybe tonight. Just maybe. Just maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. So, Moodang looking bullish still. Look out for that resistance at 18,705. Algorand. Algorand. I posted this trade setup centuries ago. So long ago. Where I saw the double bottom on the daily, and I was like, this thing's ready to cook. I didn't know that it wanted to draw down all the way down here. Absolutely obnoxious, because we had a double bottom here. Thought we were going to hold. That was false. Didn't happen. So now that video I made looks like garbage. But this level happened to act as a support. Unfortunate. Still looking for pretty much the same target, getting us up to 4,356. Let's hope and pray that we don't get faked out to the downside again. However, keep in mind, it is a possibility for us to come back down to 2079. Still a possibility as a confirmation low. So prepare yourself for the worst, hope for the best. Anyways, 94% upside could be coming your way to a theater near you. And seems like pretty much a sure thing at this point. So yeah, it looks great. Looks awesome. Downright attractive. Moving on, we got SPX. SPX. So this is the final request of the gripe. Thank you for the Hex T8. No problem, man. No problem. So let's go out to the weekly. We're going to just focus on how much the weekly gains were on SPX. 56.85%. My daughter wants to say goodnight, apparently. Hi, honey. Hi. You want to say hi? You about to go night-night? About to go night-night? That's my mouth. My mouth. I love you. Do I get kisses? Thank you. Love you. Good night, night. Love you. Good night, night. Good night, night. Did you want to say hi to the stream too?
Go say hi.
Want to say hi to the stream also?
Show them how big you've grown.
Oh, here's my little noisemaker. My little noisemaker wanted to say hi also. Right here.
Are you done your beer? You want more?
I'm good. I'm just gonna have this one.
I'm still here, buddy. You're fine.
Good tonight. You get some sleep, okay? You need it. You missed a nap.
I didn't do it, I swear. Come on, bud. Come on.
Nanda, come here.
Come on, Nanda. Go.
You on my face. Love you. Alrighty, I'm here. Yeah. My son just grabbed my glasses. Alrighty. So yeah, on the week, SPX 56.85%. What we're looking at. Still waiting for that 10% to play out to the upside. What do you think about PayPal stock? What is that? PPL? We can check it out. Clayton. I think that's the ticker symbol. Couple of future varsity athletes. Bro, I'm looking to not pay for college, right? I'm gonna pour every ounce of knowledge on sports that I can into those children. Because, you know what? There's no better college than free college. Okay? No better college than free college. Anyways, going into the 15 minute. 15 minute. What in the world? Well, it looks like it really wants to maintain above 153.58. Let's hope it does, because we're still aiming at somewhere between 172.59 and this level here at 175.66. Thanks, no problem. No problem, Clayton, no problem. So yeah, this looks fine. Looks fine. RKT. Rocket. Something or another. Let's check out the daily. What a pullback. What a pullback. Military, free college too. Yeah, but if we're at war, I don't want my kids at war. Like, that'd be horrible. If we can avoid military, we're doing good. Alright. We are losing support right now. No problem, Charles. No problem. I do think that was a waste of your request, but no problem, no problem. So we have this pocket here. Next level of support we're looking to hold is 1568 if it decides to go any lower. We had our bearish divergence, but we didn't really get the lower high I would expect. We got a mildly lower high, but nothing bad. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Let's check out your weekly. Oh, yeah, you're pulling back further. Yeesh. What a strange spot. So you have a couple areas where you could catch a bounce. If you do not bounce off this 1709 and basically start going up tomorrow morning, then you could be coming down to 1568. A very strong probability. 4 hour is getting oversold. You're almost testing that 200 simple moving average. I would think in the morning you're going to see a little bit of a gap down before you pop back up. I think it could be a relatively bullish morning because you are oversold on the 4 hour. There's a problem with stocks. They close. They don't get to just make their moves. If you caught a bounce, here's your bullish case. Getting back up to 1902. What was acting as a support could become your resistance and a great area to jump into a short, if that's the case. Yeah, I'm not very bullish on this. I do think a bounce could be coming, but I think 1902 would be your target. So, bullish case scenario, I'm going to go with the 1902. Nice little 11.97% upside move. But your bearish case, so if the market's not great tomorrow, 7.3% downside. As you are currently losing your level of support. That would bring you really oversold, though. So yeah, sorry I can't give better guidance on this one, but flip of a coin, man. Wake up tomorrow, markets want to be bullish, this thing could pop straight back up, give you a gap up, sending it straight back up to 1902. That's what I would be thinking would happen, and then it would roll over in like the afternoon or even on Wednesday or Thursday, but yeah, I would like it better at 1568. I would like it way better at 1568. Interesting. All right, last one. We got PayPal. It's not PPL. Is it PAL? Or is it PYPL? That's what it is. I'm looking to buy Rocket. Yeah, I could see it getting a gap up in the morning. You're up 180% on ETH right now, and it's trying to make a higher high. Sweet, Rich. Sweet. PayPal, I'm bullish. I had no idea this was already charted out. I'm looking for 85.16. So, Clayton, I'm pretty bullish. Nice bullish back test here. This looks great. This looks absolutely phenomenal. That's kind of funny. I had it marked out from the bottom of the box. Couldn't even get to the bottom. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I'm still looking for that 85.50 to play out. But what also could happen, considering this was that 50, oh, that's a 618 golden retrace. This thing could actually go all the way up to 94.12. This is good. This is really good. You got to get above that 200 simple moving average, but I think you're about to do it. They also offer Bitcoin, so the fact that they are crypto adjacent, they're probably getting a lot of bids because of that, because they hold crypto. So yeah, I'm thinking nothing but good things about PayPal are coming. That's good. That's good. All right, let's go check in on Bitcoin real quick. See what it's doing. Oh, I got so many levels, oh boy. Oh, would you look at that? We held the 124.11. And it looks like we're going for 125.4. Would you look at that? How wild. How wild. I wish somebody could have called this at the beginning of stream. Anyways, let's check ETH real quick. Still chugging along. Solana still chugging along. Bonk. Catching bids. I'm looking for this to hit tonight, so let's hope for the best for Bonk. Let's look at Aave. Where are you at, Aave? Catching some bids. Nice. Hopefully Aave can start catching the bids, getting on up there. And then the one I've been in for the longest. You told me it was pumping. That's funny. It's like it was already on the chart. Get off the 1 minute time frame. I told you, bro. Oh, here we are. Turbo. We actually are trying to maintain a support. It's amazing a meme coin's trying to maintain support like that. That's great. I love to see that. If you can get a confirmation low at this 3.835, I mean, likely to come up to this level by tomorrow, which is the 4.114. But that's not where I'm taking profits. That's not where I'm stopping. Because where we're going, we don't need roads. Looking for that 618, baby. We're looking for the pumpage. Looking for the pumpage. Nearly 42%. I'm still on the 15x long. Still on it. Alright, everybody. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic evening. Hopefully your trades are going well. If you're not a part of the Discord, it's free. First off, link in the description below. Totally free. You guys can request things in there. You can see chart setups that I post in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. You guys should definitely join in. We even have wonderful talks and talk shit to each other non-stop. And just as smooth average. Oh, what's the blue line? No, that's the VWAP. But the most important thing about this is right here, chart setups. I post setups whenever I find them for free. I also take chart requests whenever you ask, and I just get to them at my earliest convenience. I feel like on the whole scope of YouTube, I offer the most free shit. I think I do, but you guys tell me. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a wonderful evening. Hopefully you get some good sleep, and we are all making money tonight, hopefully. I will catch y'all tomorrow's members only chat, so I will be live tomorrow. Other than that, take it easy, everybody. Keep those stop losses tight. Deuces. I'm out.